Kunal, you've been tracking the charts of M&M for a while now. Do you sense any sort of consolidation or correction on the cards?
Well, yeah, consolidation is actually going on for the auto stocks. In fact, even for M&M over the last 4 5 days, the stock has gone through a bit of a plateau range. So I think 1590.95 is the upper end of the range for M&M. On the lower side, I think 1540.45 is the support. So which means a 40-point band, 40 50 point band for the stock in the last 4 to 5 trading sessions. I think the indicators have not yet actually entered into an neutral territory. So which means that there could be a further leg on the downside. But I would expect a very marginal kind of a correction for these auto stocks, not a major correction in play for these auto names because of the way these stocks have rallied up higher. When a sector gets into a rally mode and when stocks within the sectors they participate in phases and not that all stocks participate at the same time and then they move up higher. I think that's a classical sign of a within sector rotation, and that's the kind of a sector trend which generally tends to last quite strongly. So I would be bullish on the prospects of M&M over the near term. Yes, the stock may correct marginally, maybe come back towards 1520, 1540 mark, but that would actually be a good contra buying territory.
The entire defense pack is also in focus. Some flashes running for you at the bottom of the screen, wherein that confirmation has come that the Scorpion class submarines, which will be made by Mazgaon Dock, of course, this was much talked about, but now it seems like the final confirmation has come through, and the likes of Data Patterns, etc., as it is, have been doing quite well from the start of the trading session. Even an MTAR Tech and all of these companies could be the ones which can get some sort of subcontract or components, etc. So these stocks are holding up all right. But Nooresh, I just wanted to get a sense from you with respect to the PSU banking space. It's been fairly volatile. It's one day on the front foot, 2 day on the back foot, etc. Is there any structural trend that you're spotting on the Nifty PSU Bank Index or any of its constituents?
So they have a tendency to be very volatile. The problem is if you look at the largest one, which is State Bank of India, that is the one which is not able to break out. So the stock had topped out around 600 levels back in May, June. And even in the last 4 sessions, it has not been able to that 600 mark. The all-time highs for the stock are around 620 odd. So till the time we don't see that breaking out in a major way, the rest of the banks could also remain under pressure. Bank of Baroda has made a decent enough move. Can Bank has made a decent enough move. They could go and retest their breakout level. So for that, Bank of Baroda has a retest around 190.95. Can Bank has it around closer to 320 odd levels. So a retest of that levels and then maybe a bounce. But overall, the longer term structure has not changed for Bank of Baroda, Can Bank. SBI can create a move only once it starts crossing about 600.
Okay, that's the take coming in on SBI and PSU banking names. But on that note,